guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to the Newcastle-Liverpool post-match reaction and analysis show. And what an absolutely monumental, massive win for Liverpool in this season, because now Liverpool are 6 points behind Newcastle but with a game in hand. And after Newcastle play the League Cup final, where they will have their two first and second choice goalkeepers suspended or not eligible to play, so Loris Karius could be in line for a start against Manchester United in the League Cup final for Newcastle United. What a story. And after that game, Newcastle play Manchester City, so there is a good chance that Man City will win that game. And then Liverpool could be level on points if we beat Newcastle, beat our teams in front of us. But now the attention turns to the Liverpool-Real Madrid game on Tuesday. I will do a big preview video. Sorry that this video is a little bit unconventional. I'm on a weekend getaway with my girlfriend, but I still wanted to make a video about this game because what a huge win in Liverpool's season. And Liverpool started the game actually pretty badly. Newcastle actually were the better team before Liverpool scored the first goal, but it was a fantastic triangle of interchange of positions between Bajcetic, Fabinho and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Basically Bajcetic and Fabinho flipped positions, and then Fabinho went onto the wing, dragged his defender with him, and Trent drifted inside into the middle of the park, and he puts an absolutely pinpoint, accurate, over-the-top through ball to Darwin Nunez, who has to take it down on his chest. VAR checked it, it was nowhere near his hand, it wasn't handball. He controls the ball with his chest and his leg, and then he smashes it past Nick Pope. And that was Darwin Nunez's first league goal this year in 2023, and boy did he deserve it and did he need it, because he will be a world-class striker. Mark my words, you can clip this years later, you can replay this. Darwin Nunez will be a 25-30 goal a season striker. He is getting so many chances, so many positions. Sadly, he injured his elbow pretty badly after he fell over Kieran Trippier, who fouled him, but the referee didn't give a foul for that. And Darwin Nunez fell on his elbow or shoulder. I think it was his shoulder. So Darwin Nunez gets a shoulder injury. Hopefully he will be fit to play against Real Madrid, because he is one of our most informed strikers at the moment in terms of getting into great goal scoring positions. Trent with a brilliant assist, Nunez with a fantastic goal, and the second Liverpool goal was an equally beautiful one. Mo Salah chips a ball behind the Newcastle defense, where Gakpo takes it down and slots it home past Nick Pope. Many rival fans were memeing and ridiculing Darwin Nunez and Gakpo, saying what a waste of money those two strikers are. Where now Gakpo has 2 goals in 2 games. And I always said, judge Gakpo after the season finished. When a young player comes in, especially into a dysfunctional, really injury-ravaged Liverpool side, you can't really judge Gakpo on his first few appearances, because he came into a badly struggling Liverpool team. But with Virgil van Dijk back into the side, Liverpool already looked better defensively, even though with 10 men Newcastle actually created some really good chances. And if it wasn't for the world-class, best in the world Alisson's heroics, the goalkeeper made so many crucial saves this season. Alisson is the reason that Liverpool still have a glimmer of hope to finish in the Champions League places. And there is still 16 games to go in the Premier League, almost half of the season. And I think Liverpool can still finish in the top 4 if we get all our injured players back and they start hitting form. Diogo Jota looked rusty, but he was pressing from the front. He does that brilliantly. He rounded the goalkeeper, but he hesitated a second, and that was enough for the Newcastle defenders to clear the ball. And my only complaint with this Liverpool performance was we didn't go for Newcastle's throat in the second half. But probably Liverpool were just happy to conserve their energy. Jurgen Klopp rotated the team brilliantly. Harvey Elliott was, I felt, fantastic. But let's talk about the Nick Pope red card first. I haven't analysed that situation yet. Alisson has the ball in his hand after, I think, a Newcastle corner, and he puts an absolutely brilliantly accurate kick out of his hand straight onto Salah's path. Salah is running clean through. Nick Pope comes out, and I think it was the right decision for Nick Pope to come out because he actually got to the ball before Salah. So that wasn't a mistake. The mistake was Nick Pope missed his header. We missed the proper connection with the ball. He wanted to head it out of the pitch, but he missed his header. The ball, instead of going over to the other side of the pitch, the ball goes under like his head, and it is rolling towards Salah. And Nick Pope, I think instinctively, he didn't do it consciously on purpose, but subconsciously and instinctively. You know, when a ball is booted towards your face, you instinctively put your hands up to just protect yourself. When the ball was trickling away from Nick Pope instinctively grabbed the ball to stop Salah going clean through a goal. And I think if he would have had a second to think about it, he wouldn't have done it, because to go down to 10 men in the 22nd minute, being already 2-0 down, it basically killed Newcastle and it killed the game. And it was a stonewall red card. And anybody, any pundit, any fan who says that it was a harsh red card is talking absolute nonsense, because he was denying a clear goal scoring opportunity. Salah would have been able to run through on goal, clean through, without a goalkeeper in goal. So Salah would have slotted that home and it would have been 3-0 and game over. Nick Pope thought it's worth a gamble. And if it wasn't for Alisson's amazing saves, maybe it would have been worth it, because Newcastle, if they take one of their chances in the second half, they could have made the game a lot more interesting. Overall, Liverpool dominated possession, but amazingly, Newcastle had more shots than Liverpool. But Liverpool had more shots on target, Liverpool had the bigger XG, but still it's worrying that Liverpool conceded 2 expected goals against them. So Newcastle could have scored 2 goals from their numerous chances, but thankfully the most important thing is the result, and also it was pretty comfortable for the majority of the second half. Liverpool controlled the game, controlled the possession, and I felt from the substitutes, Jota and Harvey Elliott showed some really nice sparks. And the Real Madrid game on Tuesday is absolutely massive. I really hope that Darwin Nunez is not out injured for a long time. And also, the teams above Liverpool, like Brighton lost to Fulham, which is a good result. Chelsea lost to bottom of the table Southampton. I haven't seen the highlights yet, but I'm really looking forward to watching it tomorrow when we go back home. So the regular videos will continue from tomorrow, don't worry about that. We just needed a little bit of a getaway with my girlfriend, and also we are visiting some relatives at near Lake Balaton as well. So it's amazing that Southampton, who are bottom of the Premier League, beat Chelsea, who spent £600 million on new players in the past 6 months, and Southampton are still bottom even after beating Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. And I already heard the Chelsea fans are fuming with Graham Potter's interview. And the results went pretty well from Liverpool's point of view. But Liverpool still have to back this up. But 2 back-to-back clean sheets and much improved performances against Everton and Newcastle, it's really, really encouraging. And in the Premier League, we play Crystal Palace, Wolves next. And after that, it's Manchester United. So we need to beat Crystal Palace and Wolves. And then the Liverpool-Man United game will be absolutely massive. And of course, the Liverpool-Real Madrid game. I think Liverpool can go into that game quietly optimistic, because we look better defensively. Hopefully Van Dijk didn't get any problems after this game, because with him at the back, we always look much, much better. Trent Alexander-Arnold was also back to his usual best, putting brilliant through balls and over-the-top through balls into the opposition's half. So I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season actually, because this Liverpool team looks like it's getting back its groove. And when Liverpool have their swagger and their groove, they can go on a winning run that only Manchester City can match. I'm not saying that Liverpool will go on a winning run, but we can. We are capable of that. And let's hope Jurgen Klopp can keep this momentum rolling. We need a brilliant performance at Anfield against Real Madrid, but I'm quietly confident Real Madrid is not as strong maybe as they were last season. So I'm really looking forward to that game. And it's for Liverpool, I think it's almost like a free hit. Nobody expects Liverpool to knock Real Madrid out. The mighty Real Madrid who won the Champions League so many times. And yes, Liverpool are mighty in the Champions League as well. We are the third most successful club in Europe. But this season, Liverpool are struggling, so nobody is expecting us to knock Real Madrid out. So that suits Liverpool, I think. So I'm really looking forward to it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.